Yo, what up? I have been streaming for nearly 10, 11 years, and I have never actually just sat down and explained like what my goals are or any of that stuff. And at this stage, I have a lot of goals. Like right now, it just really makes sense. I have had basically the best year of my life. Like I took a step away from work at the beginning, and I really just examined any of the mental pitfalls that I had heads on, any of the stuff that I had yet to evaluate in my life. And one of the biggest issues that I came to was just my confidence, being able to just step away at the beginning of the year like I did and have the time to figure out like what is a problem and what isn't actually a problem. I was very much able to just have the best year of my life after that. I completely got my health in order. Like I'll show you guys some pictures and stuff. I weigh, as of today, I think 183 pounds. So I have lost about 175 pounds, give or take, like something around there. My math might be off, but you get what I'm saying. It's been a massive life change, and almost 100 of those pounds have come from this year alone. I have no means to stop working on my health, and in doing so and proving to myself that I can do anything I set my mind to, not just something on a video game, I have proven to myself that, like, I am someone that I should be proud of. I look in the mirror and I have a beautiful relationship with that guy. I see genuinely a role model. I see a guy who doesn't take shortcuts, he doesn't make immoral decisions, he doesn't put himself on a higher pedestal than those around him. And I truly believe that I can do anything I want. So with that said, I am aiming to do basically anything that I want. I've been making the steps this year to be present less in my work, but to not stop this work, The way that the channel runs has always been that obviously I need to sit down and record or stream, and then Matt and Nolan will edit it. That's their full time. The scope that Victoria records, immeasurable. He handles so much stuff that I can't even imagine what it would be like without him. And then, like, my roommate handles a ton of stuff for me as well, a bunch of freelance work. And then you have people like Hark and iMac who help fill in the gaps. They're not necessarily full-time employees, but they are invaluable. So when you have all that on your plate and you're looking at, like, maybe you want to do what's next in life, you have to come and make a critical decision. And I, for one, I cannot imagine something more important than meeting the requirements of making sure that all these people have their full-time salary, right? Like, I have other goals in life, but I can't walk away. I wouldn't walk away. And it would be silly to walk away, especially when I don't believe that any of us as a team has met our potential. I give away most of the money that this channel earns. And I don't say that as like, this is a problem. No, I'm very prideful of that. Like, if our channel continued to grow in popularity and you added an extra zero at the end of each paycheck, I'm probably making about the same ratio. I'm going to make sure that the people who built this channel and got it to where it is today are equally as taken care of, because in this career field, let's be real, a really successful YouTuber can make millions and millions. We're not there yet, but I can't imagine a world where I get there without them. Why shouldn't they be as well as I am? That's not what this video is about. YouTube doesn't recommend my videos at all. Check out this picture. This is the opposite of what every other YouTuber sees. And I didn't come here to complain and be like, oh, please recommend my videos and fix it. No, I honestly think like when they have chosen to not recommend my videos anymore a couple years ago, I can't look at them as a business and be like, they made the wrong choice. They didn't demonetize me. They didn't make it so that I couldn't make a living anymore. All they did is make it so that like people under 18 can't organically find my videos and that people who aren't subscribed to me can't find my videos. Yes, I am not on the same level playing field as other people, and the statistics show that, but I don't think it's anyone's fault but my own, I created a catalog of content for nearly 10 years where I swear profusely and stuff, and like I always wondered for a while, like, how come YouTube doesn't ever demonetize me? I see people like Summoning Salt get demonetized for a single swear word, and what I get away with in comparison is ludicrous. My conclusion is that YouTube doesn't really see me swearing as an issue in the same way that they see someone like them swearing as an issue. I'm already hidden, so there's not really any like problem to have. I fit neatly in the category that someone who swears as much as I do belongs in. I have no issue with that. This video is not like me to say, YouTube, please fix my stuff. I understand why you guys did what you did. I will just make other YouTube channels where I never swear and stuff, and I try other things, and the current channel that you're watching this on will just serve to be the best reflection of my Twitch stream. And the content itself won't change, but in the future there will be other channels with other kinds of content, and that's just the only way to do it, or I would admit that my team will one day just like not have income, and I will not do that to them. But anyways, The reason why I'm trying to do all that, right? Like the major thing is I need to be able to secure a certain amount of income, even if I'm not able to be present for so many hours. And that's because in my time away and thinking about what really matters to me and what makes my heart happy and what gets me going in the world, any of my friends can vouch for me that I will spend hours and hours talking to them about anything if I feel like it's helping them move the needle in the right direction for them. And I love that. I intend to enroll in the next semester of classes and begin my 4-year psych degree, going for a bachelor's. And then after that, I fully intend to go to law school as well. And that is looking to be about another 3 years. But I will need to leave this platform and my availability in such a way that I can do it all. I do not want to become a lawyer and work in a law firm and I become someone who's just like doing paperwork and filling out law stuff, and like those are not my intentions. I want to become someone who is extremely proficient in the systems in front of me. I want to understand law to an extremely technical degree. I want to understand psychology to the best degree that I can so that I am able to take on anything that the world presents me. If I ever have a friend or a family member who runs into legal trouble, or if I see a cause that I think is just that I want to stand up for, money is not going to be a motivating factor. If I do the YouTube career correctly, then money will always come from that. It will fund all the other stuff, which means I don't have to worry about like, oh my God, am I going to get hired at somewhere? It's like, no, I have no intention to get hired somewhere. I just want to be as proficient as possible. I want to know what I'm talking about when people ask me questions. I want to be someone that people look to and lean on as a reliable source of genuinely anything. So having that well-rounded skill set is definitely part of my goals. It's always been kind of part of my goals, and I've extended that to like all the gaming fields in my life, but now it is time to move on to the more well-rounded things, Like I can only do so much in gaming where I stop impressing myself. I need to do more. With that said, it's not as if I'm going to stop making all the videos that I'm making. If anything, I'm probably going to have a more streamlined, consistent work ethic so that the output matches the amount of money that I need to pay everybody. I would like to continue just building romhacking.com as a completely free to use, ad-free platform that is just awesome, Where I would like it to get is I would like to be doing 3 competitions a year. I can already see how I can form that around potential conflicts. I have set my eyes on a goal that is a bit easier, a lot more realistic, and something that can sort of be a middle point for the hack of the day, which is like an SM64 ranked system. Basically, in Parallel Launcher, you have a play button or a versus button or whatever, and it would load you into a practice ROM, and you would queue 1v1 against somebody, and you'd probably have like 3 stars to race, and you would just race them. And like if you win, you get ELO or whatever, and eventually like you get it, And I would also like the ROM to have like a practice section or whatever and things, and like we're working on it. It seems like it would be done somewhat relatively quickly. In addition to that, I just want to flesh out the website, build out the profiles, badges, reward systems, just like everything that kind of website needs. And then we can get the website in a position where other communities like Ocarina of Time, Super Mario World, whatever, they're like, okay, the platform is essentially perfect. They made a perfect Super Mario 64 platform. Now we can go ahead and onboard our communities, and I can just kind of give it in the hands of the other people, not really have to worry about it myself. I only know Mario 64. And basically, I don't even know it. I just happen to be around geniuses who are extremely proficient in what they do. So yeah, I don't believe that to achieve my goals, I should aim to cut costs. I don't believe that the people who edit the videos that are super successful and make people happy should have pay reductions. I believe as the channel grows, they should grow and they should have more money than they ever need so that they can, in their free time, outside of their own work, pursue anything that they want. Because that's the freedom that I have been given through this YouTube channel. They deserve the same. So you'll probably see it becoming much more common that I'll take any sponsors. As long as it's not crossing my moral or ethical boundaries, I'm probably going to take the sponsor. I didn't need money in the past. I kind of need it now. And I'm not looking for help. This isn't a pity party. This is just like, yo, I have big things coming. I have an awesome life ahead. And I'm excited to share aspects and parts of that with you. But I'm not trying to make my platform about it. What I will do, though, is point you into the genuine services I provide. Like if you've ever seen this shirt, these just started selling. For the next 15 days or so, these are made to order. They're incredibly, incredibly awesome, made by the artist Orenio. In addition to massively supporting the channel by buying one of these super sick shirts that are printed in a special foil pattern, the shirt has a unique variation to them just in the sense that there's no way through the methodology that they could even print 2 exactly identical copies. Everyone is unique in their own slight, very way, but it is very, very cool. And that's a reason why when we do these kind of shirts, they're a limited run. we have to figure out how many to make or whatever, and then make them all at once. Where your typical shirt is something that we can just make at any time. When someone buys it, the guy in the warehouse just goes, and that's it, you know. But these are special, so please get one if you want to get one. It helps support the channel. It'll also help support the artist who made this as fan art. So like, could you imagine that? You make something as fan art and then all of a sudden you're getting a check? That's like pretty cool. Yeah, like I'll be streaming as much as I can and stuff. So if you have a Twitch Prime or whatever, go ahead and toss that over on the Twitch stream, because I don't want charity. I don't want donations. I want to impress, and I want to earn the income that people are willing to help share with the entire team. I will never participate in being greedy. If like I randomly got viral and started making millions, my team would be absolutely taken care of. If I get rich, they get rich. And that's genuinely how I look at it. And I promise it will always be that way, you know? Bit of a different video. I'm excited to see what you guys think in regards to just the direction I'm taking. But I fully believe that I'm only doing it to expand my skill set. I suppose it's possible that my mindset could change, and maybe I decide, like, God, all I really want to do is actually practice law. But the way things are right now, I genuinely believe that nothing should be able to outturn a platform like this. And if I'm not tethered to the financial regards of that career, I could only do beautiful things by going for that degree. So that's all I have. Thank you very much for watching, and just let me know what you think and stuff. And link for this shirt is everywhere. See ya.